Welcome back, everybody. Just going to play through Hogwarts Legacy, played on the PlayStation 5, and yeah, we wake up in Hufflepuff's common room. So, we're going to have a quick explore around here to see what we got. Drink some tea. Should probably make myself a coffee. It is just shy of 1 o'clock in the morning, so probably could do with some. I'll get some after this episode. So here we are. Right, can we
From spin twitches are such interesting notions about how to improve brewing.
steal anything from anybody? That's just a flickering light bulb. Okay, let's push on. We can explore all of these doors.
Can't wait till I'm old enough to apparate. No more falling off brooms for me.
How in the world did people ride brooms?
House chest.
I need someone to lend me some potions. Don't give me that look.
Okay, so we probably need a spell for that. That's what that symbol means. Okay. Just want to have a quick look around, because I don't have many potions left.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm not worried.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Thank you.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Due to two. So we've got Arthur and Adele.
Arthur's got
You don't need to be
It's all right.
frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Right, and we've got Adelaide.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Right, so there are Ron and Hermione then.
Out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
That was a hint to leave. Yeah, we'll do some exploring. We need to get going, I think.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Awesome.
This way.
Always got to
The
keep a
guide will
lookout.
give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm looking for chests. Nice. Right. Do have some.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
House Elf Recipe Book, rumoured to contain some of the Hegel Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of the Hogwarts students' favourite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like pickled dirigible plum are likely an acquired taste. Just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Open field guide. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increase your level and power. Your guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Oh. Collecting your first field guide. Select this page. Yep. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier. Complete from appearance to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Yep. All right. I don't think we collected it though. We've got regalia spectacles. Okay.
Inside and outside of the castle.
So I need fire for that.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Discovered a flue flame fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flame. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. At the Great Hall. This view you can see the flue flames within that region. It gives me undiscoverable ones as well. Okay. Right, final map is you'll find academic points of interest, including astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Library annex to continue. Most species unlock the Central Hall flue flame for you. Okay. See how.
Here we
Okay.
are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Cool.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
Cool.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
So looks like I need to do charms and dark arts then. That brings up the map instantly. Have a quick look what we got. Yes, need to do that. No assignments, no relationship quests. Wow, that's not quick at all. Challenges, collections. Okay, so that's the stuff from there. Inventory and gear. Okay. I can put some glasses on if I wanted to. We're not going to though. Dark flat cap. Okay. Just having a quick look at this stuff. Now we'll have our school robes on. So we get 20 gear slots for everything. Fly mounts and broom and wand handles. This gives me Destiny vibes, I'm not going to lie. That's good. Right, let's talk to Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Right. Open map. This represents main quests. Complete the main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. Places you will need to be required level or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing quest assignments or quest rewards. Excellent. We get Leviosa. Accio. We'll get Accio.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Right, so let's go. Now, the reason I chose Accio is because there was a page floating around. I think Accio is the spell that I'd need. Yeah, it's this way. Strange. Right.
Revelio.
Just wonder if there's anything. Okay. Let's get to class then. Right. Is there anything in these? Of course. Purple dragon-eyed spectacles. They have defense on them. Wonderful. Is there any transmogging in this game? Okay. Side quests are now available. Fair enough. Oh my god. Really? Hey ho, let's walk around with some weird glasses on then.
Revelio.
Statues. Ah, here we go. These are the best glasses.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Right. This is where we learn Accio. Okay. Not difficult to get them so far, but
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
okay. Hopefully that's... Okay, so we're going to need to put this to practice. Yep.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh God.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
The summoning charm
Think of this
Accio.
like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible.
Press and hold R2, press sign button.
Yes?
Press the button again to cease
I
casting.
could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Very good. Happens to the best of us.
Okay.
Excellent control. Not to worry.
Need to let it go a lot sooner.
That's it. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Okay.
Splendid.
She's gone off the end. No. What I'm going to do is... hit it so I can knock it.
Well done. Be sharp. There we go.
I do the similar thing here.
Accio.
There we go. With a backstop.
Very good.
There we go. Summoner's Court winner.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, well, lovely.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
I will get you back for that.
There we go. Alright.
Yes!
Let's pick this one.
Accio.
Excellent control.
Be sharp.
Alright, so as long as I don't knock mine off, I can't lose. So I'll come over here.
Stay focused.
I should have just stopped it at 10, but hey ho.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
It's fine. It's fine. Should have just done 10 points.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Really?
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Nice. Right, let's speak to him.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Awesome, first class student. Uncollected rewards in the challenge menu. 15 HP. It's not a flu. Okay, let's head into here quickly. Challenges. Quests. Gear. Appearance. Reward legendary gloves. Complete 4 main story quests. Okay. So we not get the legendary gloves. I really don't want them on, but it looks like we are going to have to. Okay. Right. We need to attend the dark arts. Which is probably very similar to where we are.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Right, we'll speak to Samantha in the next one, ladies and gents, because we're at 37 minutes, and I think this is a great time. Up next, we're going to do Defense Against the Dark Arts, I think. So please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really does help me out. And there'll be some more Hogwarts Legacy coming away shortly. I'll see you all in the next one.